Yo, welcome back everyone, it's Vorty. I'm bringing you a video here, kind of an update. I don't really want to get into the habit of doing this, but I figured I'd do it because it's pretty big. There's two different things really. I'm not sure if you're keeping up with the Japanese version or not, but there's two different things. One version is, if you look right here, where my mouse is, I'm on my iOS device by the way, where my mouse is up here, so we're gonna look at the little focus there. So essentially what this is, well, Bahamut was released, or Behemoth or Bahamut, however you guys want to talk about it. The new Esper, he's a beast. And I was kind of watching some videos on it, since I'm not really that far enough to do it. It is very difficult to beat this guy. He's not very easy. The few ways I watched him get beat were like stunning or stop gimmicks. So as of right now, he seems very hard to beat for like free-to-play players, and even for some pay-to-play players, they're struggling. Essentially what you need to do is get you have to fight like these shadow Bahamuts, and they give you a chance to drop like a rat's tail. You gotta go to this location, and then you gotta summon him and then fight him. His mechanic is his turn 1, he does like a mega flare, which pretty much wipes you. So there's different ways of kind of doing that, either stopping him or using Celeste's ability to try and eat that up. So, but the real reason I wanted to kind of talk about something today was specifically on what is coming to Final Fantasy Japanese version. So we don't know if this is coming to global. We don't know if this is gonna be a release kind of like how it was with Noctis. I'm not 100% sure, and we don't have any news yet as far as the global version. I went scouring around. I didn't find anything, which is fine. But we're, I don't know, sort of scared, but kind of excited too. So essentially right here at the bottom here, it says Final Fantasy VII. So that's right. Cloud is being announced to be released for February 6th or 4th, 5th, 6th. Hang on, let me double check here. It is February, it is 6th. I was right the first time. Jeez, 40, don't doubt yourself. All right, so Cloud is going to be released February 6th. And to kind of celebrate that, I don't know, from the looks of it, I got like 2,000 Lapis, and I got 10 summoning tickets as well, which I'm obviously going to be saving for Cloud. The other units here, they're all FFbE units. So it's only him, which is very interesting to release just Cloud. It looks like this is Final Fantasy VII, but then FFbE units. So I'm not sure what they're trying to do here. I'm hoping that this is not like a pay to pay kind of thing, where it's like that whole thing, you pay and you get a higher chance of getting him or not. But from the looks of it, it looks like a regular banner, and he looks like it looks like there's some stuff, like he's got the similar TM as Double Hand, or a buffed version of Double Hand. And these other guys I'm not gonna talk about. This guy here's got a 130 damage weapon, but the other news on here, it kind of shows that they're getting other buffs. What's the other one? They're getting other buffs for TMs and stuff. Here they're talking about the pay to buy and chance tickets to get updated tickets and stuff like that to get better summons. So I think this is the thing I was in, and I didn't even know. I got it by accident, just by doing whatever. But yeah, anyways, the biggest premise here that I wanted to talk about is Cloud. So the good thing about Cloud is, well, he's finally coming here. But the thing is as far as the Japanese version, that's fine. The global version, which is the version I play the most, it's kind of scary to think if they do the similar release like how they did with Noctis, then the Japanese Noctis is obviously going to be far better. And he's going to have abilities that really, like they kind of planned. They planned on, like how the Noctis is designed in the JP version is exactly how Noctis is supposed to be released everywhere, period. That's the way I see it. And then when it got transferred to global, and like the translations happened and all that stuff, they took away abilities as well. They kind of weakened him down. Instead of what I think should have been the right way is to give him the abilities, just like the Japanese one, by scale the percentages of the damage hit. That's the way it should have been, right? But in this case, it wasn't. They gave him an ability that after you use your warp break, your warp break, which is right here, which is the 52 MP cost, he also gets another ability I can't remember the name for it, but it's a 58 MP cost, and it does like 600 or 700 or some, whatever it is. It's a huge amount of percent damage. Like literally, there's a lot of bosses. The only reason I won is because of my Noctis's ability. And if I had dual wield, he would be unstoppable right now. He would be extremely unstoppable. Right, so he's doing really good on JP. On global version, he's still pretty good, but he holds like a bottom tier technically. He's like slowly falling off. His utility is amazing, don't get me wrong, but his like the comparisons is just so dramatic and so huge. It's just like, you know, what's going on here? Like for Noctis as well in Japanese version, his flasks are a little bit weaker on the Japanese version, but his physical is a lot stronger. I think I would prefer to have the physical things stronger, because I would prefer to rely on mages for magic damage and stuff like that, rather than being vice versa, where I kind of see Noctis more as like a melee guy, like a melee damage dealer or assassin kind of thing, because he hits really hard. So that brings me to why I'm kind of chatting about this. I wonder what they're going to do with Cloud. If they do decide to kind of put him out onto global at the same time, then I wonder what they're going to do. Also, the one thing I noticed on here that they're also releasing is, I think it's this one. Yes, so Dangerous Woman Tour. Guess what? It's now on JP version. But when we got it released, we had Ariana released to us alone, and like no banners, like nothing that would overshadow her. However, in the Japanese version, she's hitting for 5 days, and then right after her event ends, she's getting overshadowed by probably one of the biggest releases that's going to be coming to JP for a while. Like, I don't know how, I think it was actually, Final Fantasy VII was popular worldwide, no matter where it was, even in the Western as well as it was in Japan. But she's going to get overshadowed very quickly, which is a very interesting move on their end. And I'm wondering what they're going to do. Are they going to do the same thing for us when our Ariana event ends? Are we going to get like a good banner? Is it going to be Orlando, or is it going to be Cloud? And if it is Cloud, are we going to get the shaft like we got the shaft for Noctis? And that's the thing that I'm kind of wondering. And the only way to make a big punch or big stink about that is just not to pull on Cloud. But I know I'm going to pull on Cloud. I know that most of you are going to probably pull on Cloud. You're going to waste every single lapis you got, every single last one, because we all want Cloud. No matter how much gimped or less or weaker he is on JP, he's still going to be probably one of the top tiers on global. But we were thinking long term, I think we're going to be in a situation where Noctis and Cloud, if he does come out, are going to be squeezed out, and they might not be as good as they are where the JP people are right now, right? Which is, it's a little bit sad. So overall, I'm super excited to see Cloud finally making it into into Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. I personally hope that he comes out to global at the same time, but like hopefully not gimped as much. Even if he's gimped, I'm still gonna pull on him, and I was still gonna hope to get him, because he's definitely one of my favorite characters, just like many other people. But let's hope, and let's hope. I don't even know what to say anymore. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm excited because I want him to come, but I'm also thinking, and maybe overthinking, that he's going to come to global at the same time, and then they're going to screw us over by giving us like a character that's going to be a little bit weak. And from the looks of him, he's going to, like I have a feeling that he's going to probably have some sort of masteries with two-handed weapons or something like that. Or since his TM seems to look like it's like a two-hander, probably some sort of two-handed TM, maybe a double hand style thing where he does more damage. So in the end, you might not want to use like dual wield on him, though we don't know yet. Since dual wield is so powerful, you might want to use it anyways. But at this point, we don't really know what his TM is. At least I can't read it. Probably in the few days that when all this kind of leaks out, we'll be able to understand what it is. But like I said, I don't want to get into the habit of putting videos like JP videos, like promoting JP Final Fantasy Brave Exvius, because if you watch the stream that happened a few weeks ago, they said eventually we will get everything that they get. However, like the timelines and stuff like that are not the same. So we might get it, you know, shortly after, but we also might get it like at a later date, which is the reason I don't want to talk about them too much, because then it kind of instills false hope just like, you know, a bunch of other games like Dokkan Battle and stuff like that. You don't want to focus on the JP version too much, because the global versions are normally run by a completely different set of team, and they have different goals in mind. Because on the Western world, it's more about money, whereas like I believe like in Japan and those, it's less about money or giving you more for your money in like the Asian part of the world. Because no matter every game I've sort of played that's mobile, I always realize that they are definitely catering more to that community, like the JP community, to give them better stats and better utility. And in the end, what they get for their money is far more heftier than it is when you think about like global and like North America, at least where I am from, Canada and stuff like that. Like here, man, you throw down big money and you really don't get anything, and the change is like, I don't know. So overall, I'm super excited to see Cloud making his way into Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. I hope I get him on JP version. I'm sort of excited, mini excited, that he might be coming to global as well, and I'm hoping that he kind of, you know, carries a big heavy weight, you know, being like a top character, unlike Noctis, who's not even in the top, like, well, he's in the top like 5, but he's not the first character. It's still Luneth for sure, probably, based on the gear. But yeah, it's a little bit tricky. So I just wanted to put up a video out there, just kind of let you know and kind of rant a little bit about this, because I am excited, but I'm also a little bit, you know, upset sideways. I'm not sure. I don't know. I really don't know what to think right now. I was staring at this for a good like 5-10 minutes before I even decided to make a video, but then I said, you know what? There's a lot of people out there who don't have the Japanese version installed on their like iOS or their Android, and maybe you'd be curious to see what's going on. So, in short, Bahamut is out. Cloud is coming. Ariana Grande is also on her way here to JP. If you want to see me do some of the JP events, you can let me know. I can try and do some stuff. I do have a team here that I kind of just set up. I started getting the espers to try and kind of make a team that can actually do stuff. I've been able to clear, actually before I finish up the video here, I have been able to clear, no, that's not the one. The challenges. I've been able to clear the first guy, this guy here, the Antillean, the double-headed dragon. I think I cleared this too. Yeah, I cleared that too. And Gilgamesh, I was pretty close. If I had dual wield, I think I could kill Gilgamesh as well, like with this team. I just kind of plow through them. Like, these guys are a lot easier when you have... Plus, I think for this one, I brought... For the Antillean, I ended up bringing an Onion Knight friend who had like 800 attack or something, and he just pooped all over it. It was like a complete joke. So yeah, I was able to get a lot of these items, like for example from my general. Like I ended up getting like the demon mail. I ended up getting like the helmet there for the tanking, because I'm using him as a tank right now. Then Noctis. Oh yeah, speaking of Japanese version, like look, this weapon here that you get, the 108 attack and I think it's 37 spirit or 37 magic, sorry. Again, it was their New Year's special banner thingy that they got. Oh man, brutal. But anyways, yeah, I don't want to rant about this. I don't want to talk about it too much. But yeah, if you want to see more Japanese FFbE, leave a like, leave a comment, especially a comment saying, yes, I want to see this. Otherwise, I don't know. But yeah, anyways, here comes Cloud. Hopefully we see him soon in global, and if we do, hopefully he's pretty good. He's better than Noctis. That'd be great. All right, so if you liked, subscribe, sub, do all those fun things, leave a comment, stick around for future content. This is 40, and I'm out of here, bruz. Peace.